And we are underway, and what a start for the Hoosiers.
And very efficient in her attacks this season, hitting .341.
San Diego, California native is Miller, transferred from USC. And Miller sets that one up, gets the ball back. Somehow the ball is saved by Yeager. But Taylor Anderson there with the sneaky setter dump.
Not a lot of long rallies here in set number one.
Rijkovic now with 2 service aces.
Balls that have kind of deflected off the Boilermakers, not exactly where they've wanted to go, have led to some free balls or obviously some aces as well.
Grace Heaney on that outside.
Not serving and setting where they exactly wanted to be.
Julia Kane, the defensive specialist, looking for her first ace of the matchup. McAleer digs it. Kane gets there. McAleer gets it over. Great job by the Boilers. Set up for the Hoosiers. Long rally. Joust at the net. McAleer on the ground. Kenna Woolard. 2-time Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. Hopefully one day a Player of the Year, but not if the Hoosiers can.
Yeah, it's been the service errors for the Hoosiers here today, but the Boilermakers kind of right at the net in some of the violations.
Sneaky is Taylor Anderson. Her second setter dump here of the matchup. As Anderson now heads behind the service line. We'll see set point in set number 1. Dug by Kane. And Grace Heaney finishes off Indiana in set number 1, Purdue. Indiana football defense, because their defense is struggling in set number 1. The Boilers hit .571, where the Hoosiers only hit .200. And
get their hands under the ball, whereas Indiana kind of just looks out of sorts at times.
Jaeger already with a service ace, not going to get the ace, but the Hoosiers will get the point.
You talked about the smiles on the Boilermakers' faces, though. I mean, they came into this one losing 3 of their last 4. You couldn't tell with how loose these women are playing.
Dug up out of the back row. The Hoosiers with an opportunity. Woolard's been really nice in that back row here today. On the slide, Lindsay Miller. Miller's looked good here early on. 3 kills on 5 swings. Well, 4 service aces and 3 service errors. They're almost canceling themselves out. Boiler block again. One more time, Dior Charles.
She's there for her defense.
Charles now with 118 blocks in the Big Ten. And Kenna Woolard pulls out the hammer. Monster swing in the middle.
3 ladies with 300+ kills here, so they're gonna kind of have to steer away from that game plan and kind of have a unique attack.
Sneaky Taylor Anderson again on the setter dump.
Indiana gonna have to play dang near flawless in this one if they're gonna want to squeak out a set 2 victory.
Julia Kane almost got the service ace. Boilers get an opportunity. Back to Woolard. Woolard stuffed by the Hoosier block. Back to Woolard again. Looks to finish it off for the Boilers. And that's how it will end in set number 2. Well, and you talk about the Premier Conference. Since 2007, the Big Ten has reached the Final 4 in all but 1 year, and that was in 2022. And now the Hoosiers look for back-to-back points. It's 4-1. And Indiana looks to get back in.
Question is whether it's in or out. Does look like catches some of that black, but that's what we thought last time, so we'll see. But great shot right there. I mean, I kind of see the shadow. It looks like it, but we were wrong last time.
I was going to say, well, I was wrong last time.
Rallies for them and some better passing.
Into the Boiler block, but the Hoosiers keep it up. And Dior Charles
showing up on the defensive end.
Double digs for Alonzo Corthea 7 times this season, but she is dominating right now. Dior Charles with her 6th block of the matchup. We'll see Julia Kane right there, and I think the ball's past her before she even gets her hands up.
Yeah, I mean, that ball's coming in hot. I think you'd see one of her fingers.
And now Kenna Woolard on the overpass. Dior Charles says tie game. 23-23. Woolard keeps it up onto the back row. Blocked at the net, and the Hoosiers are fired up here.
Hoosiers find themselves up 1.
Third block of the game for Corthéas. Huge swing is Cash Anderson. See set point in set number 3. Cash Anderson taps it over. Hoosiers have a chance. Big swing, finish, and we are not done yet. Win set number 3 after Purdue won sets 1 and 2. We are in for a ride here in set number 4. And
McAleer and Jackson there for the Hoosiers.
Talked about how Leffridge switched from outside hitter to defensive specialist. And that one finds the floor off the hands of Jessica Smith as well.
They are indeed in terms of challenges and just overall, I mean, when you look at that swing.
So the swing comes from Avery Tatum, and you see the combo block, and no challenges remaining for either club here today. And how about a service ace for Grace Heaney?
I mean, Leffridge is kind of in the mix of it for the Hoosiers, keeping it alive.
Cash Anderson tools that one off the block. On the outside again, and the boiler block, and Lindsay Miller.
Try to close this one out, try to be the first to the red zone. They're 1 point away from 20.
Heaney with the serve. Hoosiers need one.
She's been insane. I mean, I'd almost imagine if you're aired, you're going to have to go back to her, have the offense run through her.
Taylor Anderson.
Anderson not usually known for her killing style. Again, the offense does go through, but able to get some sneaky kills here throughout today.
Great dig out of the back row from Julia Kane. Woolard. Response, a great dig out of the back row for the Hoosiers. Long rally. And Taylor Anderson taking over set 4. Anderson now with 7 kills on 10 swings, 31 assists. Great save, free ball for Indiana. Kane gets it over. No touch, point Purdue, match Purdue. The Boilermakers get the 25-20